Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the All-Stars taking on the Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
The right fielder, Fernando. Tatis Jr.
Not even close there. And we are underway. Just missed. Next offering misses. And now 3-0.
3-0.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And that's outside. Ball one. The part about Burnes' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. But you go back and look at Corbin Burnes in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. The main adjustment that Corbin Burnes made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter-sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate
One ball,
now.
no strikes.
Up the middle. Over to first. And Tucker is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Jake Arrieta. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. First pitch swinging. Ramirez getting the start in left. 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1-1.
And that one missing low. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs, bases empty. Outside low. 2-1.
2-1.
That's back there. Just missed it. Second inning set to go. Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Judge comes up empty there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then
headed towards the corner. Tucker really on his horse for it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The throw to third, and he's out trying for three. And now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. First pitch just misses. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Kyle Teal now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. In the dirt, runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Ramirez leads off first with one away. Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. In the dirt, blocked. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And that one gets past the catcher. Throw, and it gets away. Two outs. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2's the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number one. And here is Jim Edmonds. Edmonds tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. One out, base is empty. And now two balls and a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Ramirez makes the grab. Two down. Now here is Ted Simmons. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
2-0.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Now it's the second baseman. And that's in the dirt. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And now 3-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fouled off left side.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the third inning, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And that is out of play. Pitch misses. Full count now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Burns with a move to first, and he's back in there. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Tucker makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Can't connect on the curveball. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Larry Walker. That one the other way, Jeter. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next, Matt Shaw. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That's to third. De La Cruz tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Burns back to work. Swings through that one for strike one. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8. Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Teal. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And that's outside.
No, that's out.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And a big swing and a miss. Teal off of first with 2 away. And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom of the fourth, leading off, Manny Ramirez.
The left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Swings through that one.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's a ball. Check swing, and he held it up. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now Kyle Tucker. Just missed.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Caught it looking for the K. Mark McGuire digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Two outs. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Derek Jeter will hit next. That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap, and that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2's the count.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Next offering is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jim Edmonds.
Jim Edmonds.
That one not close. And it's 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Simmons, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Foul ball. The 1-1. Foul ball there. That misses off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Judge really on his horse for this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. This one popped up. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez. Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Rob Dibble.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. It's 2-2. Got him swinging. Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Teal. 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball. Next pitch misses way outside. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Larry Walker. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. De La Cruz makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul straight back. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That hits the dirt. Now 1-2. Liner, and oh, that got him. Back to the top of the lineup. Now, Ellie De La Cruz. There's a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The left fielder, number 24.
Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Dibble back to work. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Dibble, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Pitching change here, Lee Smith.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can
1-1.
get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Corrals it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground. And it's through for a hit.
Now batting, catcher.
One gone, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons.
Now pitching, Jose Alvarado.
And first offering is fouled off. Edmonds leads off first with 1 away. Outside low. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in.
Ball.
And it remains 2-2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Here's the second baseman. Grounder might be 2. Jeter over to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. And a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Pitch misses,
1-2.
and the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 3. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Strikes.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Tucker makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Larry Walker.
Designated hitter, Larry.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1-2's the count.
That one missed.
2-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Matt Shaw now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Judge. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ramirez snags it, and that is that. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball out towards left center. Edmonds sprinting after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. 1 down. Alfonso Soriano, the next to hit.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
1 down, base is empty. That one at triple digits.
0-2.
And ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Carlos, and they go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Ryan Presley. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Manny Ramirez. And there's a ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Paul Molitor. Runner on first with 1 down for him. He swings and fouls one off. Ramirez over at first with 1 away. Fly ball center field. Judge is there. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Jim Edmonds. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Bautista is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one catches the zone, and